Hello Woods Facebook group. Let's see if you can see me somewhat. Let's see. That'll be good. So make sure your face and your hands are clean and you have some type of headband or something to cover your eyes. So I'm on Zoom as well with a lot of my friends and family, so I'm talking to them as well. So make sure your face and hands are clean and you have some type of headband or something that will help. My phone doesn't want to stay up. There we go. Let's see who's coming into the woods. Okay. So we'll start lying down and just have your headband near you. And just close your eyes when you're ready. And stretch out on the ground so that your legs are long. You feel comfortable. Your arms rested by your sides. Just feeling fully supported on your mat, on the ground, on a rug, in a chair if you're doing this in a chair. And just starting to become still. So resisting the urge to make any movements, to scratch any itches. And just lie on your mat and prepare yourself for our practice. So for those of you who just joined, make sure you have some type of headband or something to block your eyes, to cover your eyes, and make sure your hands and face are clean. We'll begin with a breathing exercise, inhaling for a count of 3, holding at the top, and then exhaling for a count of 5. We'll take about 7 to 10 rounds of this breath. So research says about 7 to 10 deep breaths will help to lower your heart rate, lower your blood pressure, and calm you down. So lying on your mat, your back into the ground. Take one more round of this breath, inhaling for 3. Hold at the top and exhaling for 5. And then start to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. And then you're gonna draw the knees into your chest. And then gently rock side to side. And then rock onto one side and stay on this side. And then gently push yourself up into a seated posture where we'll meet. Hi Jessica at the Woods, yay. And hi Lauren, hi Johnny. Everybody's here, hey Danny. So we'll take our headband and we'll place it right over our eyes. And we'll begin class this way. So one of my good friends, Sam, she also teaches and practices yoga, and I was having a conversation with her about how I was having trouble staying on my mat and staying present. And I mean, it's what I preach to you guys and it's what I know I need to do. But sometimes having the distraction of being home, your cell phone nearby, your computer, the TV, food's a big thing. So having something covering your eyes, like a headband, a scarf, handkerchief, whatever it is. Do people still have handkerchiefs? I don't know. But this just allows for you to really tune in. And tonight's practice is about the third eye chakra, which is located right in between the eyebrows, a little above, but right the center of the forehead. And so this chakra is the sixth chakra of the body and often referred to as our sixth sense. So it's our area of intuition, and it's our area that guides us right from wrong, and really is the one that speaks to us and sees further than what our eyes see. So I'm hoping through this practice, through a lot more meditation and breathing tonight, will help to clear any energy stuck in this frontal lobe, and we'll be able to have an open mind and a clear mind going into this week. So let your shoulders relax, sit up a little bit taller, finding a nice, straight, strong spine. And then place your attention on your third eye, your center of your forehead. And imagine this purple, violet color beaming from this area. Imagining the whole forehead surrounding in this color. And just starting to feel comfortable with sitting and being present. Allowing all the emails, the meetings, the phone calls, the patients, the co-workers, allowing them to just be on a pause for this next hour. I know I'm so grateful for you all coming and for sharing this 1 hour every Monday night. I know Nora's mom and I talked about it earlier, how this is something we look forward to, and I hope you can find a release, because I know I do, through teaching and through practicing. Now just focusing, noticing where the mind goes when there's a little bit of silence. Sometimes you might have that racing monkey mind, or sometimes your mind might be blank. These are the two spectrums of the third eye chakra. So we can be really indecisive and all over the place, or we can be one way, my way is the highway, my way is the highway. You know what I mean. So it can be either one. So sometimes I find myself not knowing what to do or what I want to do, and then other times I'm this way, I want to do this, this is the only thing I want to do. And so either ends of the spectrum are not where we want to lie. We want to connect to the middle and try to find the balance of seeing each side and finding the connection in between in the right path. And we do this through our movement of energy, through the connection of our breath to our body, and through guiding ourselves back into our bodies. So keeping the eyes closed and occluded with the headband, we'll inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Reach the arms up as far up as you can. Feel good through this stretch. And then palms meet and hands come down through heart center. Inhale to reach the arms up, look up with that third eye, and hands come down through heart center. So connecting the breath with the movement. Inhaling as you reach, open the body, and exhaling, hands come down. Take 5 more of these at your own pace, your own rhythm, but listen to your breath. Inhale so you can hear the noise, and maybe exhale audibly out of the mouth. Two more like this. And then listen carefully, because I'm going to try to instruct this mudra, or the hand posture, for this chakra. So you're going to place the palms together, fingers together, and then you're going to bend every finger except the middle finger and the thumb. So the thumb's straight, the middle finger's straight, but the index, ring, and small finger are bent. I would love to see what you guys all came up with, but hopefully it's the right mudra. And then relax your hands in your lap with this mudra. So the thumb pads are pressing together, the middle finger pads are pressing together, and then the knuckles of the other fingers are pressing together. And then just feel the connection of the tips of the middle finger and thumb and the knuckles. Just take a breath here. And then interlace the fingers and roll out the wrists. Making figure 8s with the wrists, loosening up. All things you've done before. This is week 6 of our virtual Woods Yoga and my community and all the people I love in one. So welcome to week 6. And then push the palms out towards one another, relaxing the shoulders down, feeling a nice stretch through the arms, and then release the arms down into your lap. You're going to open up the arms to a T, broaden through the chest, open through the chin, look up, third eye gazes up, and then you're going to exhale to hug yourself and curl in. Inhale, you open up, expand your arms like wings, shine your heart, and then exhale, fully contract, coming in. Take 5 of these, starting your practice, opening yourself up to the possibilities of opening up your third eye. I had a virtual patient today, and I was explaining to him about a TED Talk that I've seen and I often talk about, and I've probably talked about here, but the power of the pose. So power of opening up your body and really engaging your muscles and allowing yourself to be as big as possible allows for more confidence. Allows you to feel stronger in your own body and in result in your own mind. Take one more. I don't know how to count, so I think that might be 5. And then place your hands on your knees. Just pause for a moment, moving slowly to allow yourself to feel the sensations. Maybe you can feel into your body a little bit more with your eyes completely closed. We'll begin seated cat and cow, drawing your chin and your chest forward. And then exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin in the chest. So just beginning with these movements. Getting yourself into your breath. Maybe it's the first time all day you've stopped and moved your spine. I encourage you every couple hours throughout the day just to do a couple of these. You can do it seated in your chair, on the ground. Take 3 more, cat and cow. It's so good for the spine to move and to release. Take 1 more, pull yourself forward, and then round and through. And then come back to center. We'll stay here with our eyes covered for 1 more moment. Relax the shoulders. Finding your own peace wherever you are. And then you can take off your headband or eyes, keeping the eyes closed still. Notice if you feel a little bit of lightness throughout your forehead. See if any tension that was there is alleviated. And if not, don't worry, because I've got some more tricks. And then allow your eyes to peel open nice and slow, get readjusted to the environment. Welcome back. So we'll start with an eye exercise. This one is extremely good if you need to enhance your focus at work or if you need to clear your mind for something. So we'll be seated for a little bit longer, so if you're not comfortable, prop yourself up. So sit on a pillow so that your hips are a little bit higher, or find a comfortable seat so that you can sit up tall, maybe on your knees. We'll take our hands out towards each other, thumbs pointing up, 2 thumbs up. And we're going to keep our head where it is, and you're just going to move the eyes. So you're going to move the right thumb out to the right and move your eyes to meet your thumb. And then bring it back to center. And then the eyes follow the thumb up to the sky, back to center. And then the eyes follow the thumb all the way down to the ground. So it's out, center, up, center, down, center. We'll do that 3 more times. So this is our 3rd time on the right side. The head doesn't move, just the eyes move, massaging the eyes, getting them to move in all different directions. If your arms are getting tired, like mine kind of are, just lower them, that's okay. Or keep the strength and keep it going. We'll switch to the left now. So left thumb comes out to the left, eyes peel as far as you can. They follow that thumbnail all the way up. It doesn't matter what order you do it in, as long as you're following, staying focused and mindful. One more round of this. And then come back to center. Allow your arms to release. You can close your eyes for a moment again, giving them a nice rest. So acknowledging how you feel after doing that exercise. It's pretty hard to have any thoughts while you're so solely focused on your thumb and the movement of your eyes. So come to that practice if you feel overwhelmed or if that mind starts to wander. And then open up the eyes again if you haven't already. We will now go through a series of manual lymph drainage. I think it's very important that we focus on completing this, especially because the third eye, in order to clear it, I want to move the fluid through the face, and you might find a relief through that. And we'll also complete a couple acupressure points throughout the face that will help to relieve any tension too. So again, change your position if you're feeling that it's hard for you to sit in this position. Come up onto your knees or whatever. So we'll start with placing our hands on our abdomen. And so just feel the breath rise and fall without doing anything to it yet. So it's a little bit harder to have this tactile sensation when you're sitting up. It's a lot easier when you're lying on your back and you're supported, but see if you can fully engage to fully expand and relax. Taking a couple deep breaths here. We're starting to ignite our lymphatic nodes in our abdomen. So we have about 700 or so lymph nodes in our body, and a majority reside in our abdomen. So with our deep breathing, we're able to ignite these to start to flush the fluid up our thoracic duct and back either into our heart or to go to waist. And then we'll come to our chest. So we'll take our hands and we'll place them right underneath the collarbone, both hands. And then you're going to make circular motions towards your collarbone. I hope everyone can see me okay. So I'm going up, back, and around. We do about 15 of those, and this helps to stimulate all the nodes that are present in our chest. In our chest and our neck, our clavicle. And then take your 2 peace fingers, and you're gonna go right above your clavicle or your collarbone, and you're gonna kind of do some scooping mechanisms. So you kind of start at the top, scoop, 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 scoop. This will help to allow those nodes to filter a lot quicker than they usually do. So it prepares them to flush out the fluid from our face. Good. And then we'll take our hands to our neck. So all fingers facing back. And then you're going to bring your hands up, back, and down. So you're going to massage your neck. So you bring up, back, and down. Very light pressure. It doesn't need to be very strong. It's basically just to stretch the skin and then let it relax. So sometimes while you're here, you might feel the need to swallow. And that's a good sign you're getting the fluid to move. And then come back to the supraclavicle, so right near the clavicle, and do those circles again. So what we just did is we cleared the nodes in our abdominal region. We cleared the nodes here so that we could move this fluid down. Now we're clearing it again. Good. 'Good. And now we're going to take our fingers, and we're going to I still can't do this maneuver, but I can on this one, so I'll demonstrate on this one. This one's a little awkward. Maybe Nora, my hand therapist best friend, can help me out with that one. She can strengthen it. So make this finger, and then the ear is gonna go in between the two. I probably look ridiculous. So that's what you do. And then same thing, you go up, back, and down. So this should feel really good. This is a really good one for tension relief too. Good. And then we're going to start at the chin. So how the lymph vessels go is you want to move the fluid out and then down. So you start at the chin, and we're going to make small circles. So like little rainbows all the way. And then you start like a little bit above the small circles. This is why I had you wash your face and your hands, because we don't want oils. And then go up a little bit further to your cheekbones. And then with the eyebrows, you're gonna pinch, 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 pinch. You can pinch and pull out a little bit. And this is science, I'm not making this up. And then your forehead. Circles, 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 circles. And then we make our way down. So this is a very, very modified version. You could do this for a long time. Come to the chin. Hey Chris, I see ya. And then come back to the up, back, and down. And then back to the neck. So this is really important now for our immune system to flush out any stagnant fluid or anything that's needs to be filtered out. And then come back to the chest. And then release, and we'll do 3 points on the face. So we'll go right to our cheekbones, find the boniest portion of your cheekbone, and then go directly below. So right here. And you should feel a little bit of a notch, like a little hole kind of. And you just gently put pressure into this. So if any of you are experiencing any sinus pressure or allergies, I know our friend Jess was having a lot of allergy problems, so this could help her. And you just hold for about 15 seconds and then release. And then we'll find another little point. It's called your supraorbital notch because it's above your eye, supra above orbital your eye. So you go to your start of your eyebrows, and then there's a little notch right there. And then again, it feels like a little ridge, so it's a little notch. If you look at a skull, there's this little bitty hole or divot. Then again, just put pressure into here. And then, I lied, 2 more. Take your peace fingers, bring them to our temples, and just nice massage. Everybody knows this one, but everybody forgets about it. Me too. I forget that this is such an area of relaxation and elicits that response in us. So let's bring it back. Okay, and then the last one If you forget any of these, you can just watch the video again. So Christine in the Woods community, she has been putting them on YouTube, and if you haven't already, check out the Woods Yoga community group on Facebook and YouTube. It's really cool. So take your thumbs, you're going to come to the base of your skull, and then you're just going to allow your fingertips to rest. So my hands are right behind my ears, pressing in right in that area. And then you can take your hands and give yourself a little gentle tug up. This is really good for somebody with long hair or a bun, like my bun. I'm not gonna do it now because I'd ruin my bun, but I'd pull my head up, pull my hair off my head, and that gives a lot of relief, a lot of pressure relief. Anyone with any neck pain, Dad, I hope you're doing this at home. And then release down. Good. We'll come into all fours, and now we'll start a little yoga. So feel free to continue to wear the headband if it helps you to be more present. So we'll start with some cat and cows. So opening up the fingers wide, releasing the toes to the mat, looking down, straight down at your mat, long spine, and then drop the belly, lift the chin, looking up on the inhale. Exhale to round the spine, tuck the chin, and then flow through these just like we did in seated cat and cow. So notice if you can find yourself to release a little bit through the face. Something I love to do is when I inhale, I raise my eyebrows up. And then when I exhale, I scrunch my face, I round everything, I tighten it. So inhale, you're almost making your body bigger by opening up your eyes, looking up, expanding. And as you exhale, scrunch through the face, round the spine, tuck everything in, engage your core. Take 3 more at your own pace. And then coming back to center, we'll walk our hands forward into our puppy pose. Keep the hips where they are as you draw your chin and your chest down. Maybe the third eye connects with the ground. Feeling the stretch through the backs of the arms, the back of the heart. And then slowly coming back to center, opening up the knees as wide as the mat, big toes come together and sink down into your child's pose. Connecting with the earth, connecting with this third eye chakra, allowing your body to melt into the ground. Feel the pressure right into this area and come back to that purple, violet color. Allow it to surround your face, your mind. And then breathe deep enough so you can feel the breath on your thighs. So as you inhale, the belly expands. And as you exhale, you don't feel the pressure of your abdomen on your thighs anymore. A few more relaxing breaths like that. And then on your next inhale, coming back into all fours. We're going to come up onto the knuckles. So this is always an option if anyone's wrists are bothering them. And we're going to take a few cat and cows here. This is a little bit of a different sensation. Maybe you can find a little bit more stretch through the tops of the shoulders, through the backs of the shoulders, the scapulas. Two more like this. And then we'll untuck the hands and we'll step the left foot forward, followed by the right, into a forward fold at the top of your mat. So allow your head to hang heavy, relax it, shake it yes, shake it no, bend the right knee and then the left. You can grab for opposite elbows, pulling yourself down. Releasing through the hamstrings. And then inhale, we'll bring our hands to our shins into a flat back. And then exhale, fold. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, hands to shins, creating a flat back. Exhale, fold. Once more, inhale. Exhale. And then bend the knees a lot. Bring arms out to the side as you reach up, all the way up. Reach up, extended mountain pose, and then hands come down to heart center. Closing the eyes. Either keeping the feet together or widening the feet if you are a little wobbly. Either way is fine. Relax the shoulders, and then we'll lift up the toes, and then try to place them down 1 toe at a time. It's very specific. And then relax, and then come on to the tips of the toes, lifting the heels up. And then slowly relax. 1 more time, lift the toes up, shift your weight back. So this is a way we can start to create more balance by just feeling the sensation of weight shifting throughout our body. And then come up onto the toes. So having this ankle strategy, or this ability to be able to move while stabilizing, we can prevent ourselves when we trip over something or when we slip and fall or whatever. We can have that reaction in our ankles to keep us stable. So we'll do a little bit more balance because my mom said she wanted to, so you guys can blame her. And I think balance directly improves the third eye chakra awareness. So we'll engage our left leg nice and straight and strong. And then we'll lift our right leg up. So bending the knee, grabbing onto a wall or a pet or something to keep you nice and straight and lifted. Lift the toes up. And then inhale, reach your arms up if you can. Breathe here. Engage the fingers. And then inhale, exhale, you're going to slowly dive your body forward. Maybe this is where you stay, or you come all the way forward and extend the right leg back behind you into Warrior 3. So this can be at any variation. looking down, keeping a straight spine. Taking one more cycle of breath here. And then inhale, use your core to bring you all the way up. Lift the right knee back up. You guys can do it. And then extend the leg out. And breathe here. And then slowly lower. Open up the arms, open up the legs, and sway. Giving yourself a nice little breeze before we transition to the other side. So we'll straighten through the right leg, really ground through that leg. And we'll start to bend through the left knee. And then place your hands in heart center. Engage the foot, so really lift those toes up like you're stepping on something. And then notice, is your positioning towards the toes of that right foot, the heel? See if you can distribute the weight. And then inhale, reach your arms up. And then nice and slow, like a seesaw, bring your arms forward and that left leg goes back. Looking down at the ground. Be okay with whatever variation keeps you stable and keeps you safe. Engage the arms, the fingers. Take one more cycle of breath. And then slowly find the courage to bring yourself back up. You guys got it. And then extend the left leg for a breath. And then release down and shake it out. We'll do one more. So we're going to lift up that right leg and we're going to place it over the left. And then hands come to heart center and you're going to bend through that left knee. So you're just sitting in a little bit of a seat. Engage the right foot and see if you can sink a little bit deeper. Good, and then lifting back up and releasing down. We'll lift the left leg, crossing the foot over the right thigh, and then sinking down. Keeping a nice straight spine. And then coming back to center. Good. We'll open up the legs very wide and point the toes out to the corners. And then inhale, reach the arms up. And then we're going to hinge all the way down into a wide-legged forward fold. So the legs can be as wide as you want. And then once you're here, let the head fall. Shake it yes, shake it no. And then walk yourself over that right leg to hug in the right leg. Allowing that left inner elbow to act like a pillow for your head. And then walk yourself back to center and over towards the left leg. And again, that right arm's going to come around the leg so it can kind of act as a little hammock, per se. Further right, further head, right side of the head. And then coming back to center, we're going to heel toe our feet in so that we can slowly start to lower our hips down. So coming onto a block or a pillow underneath your bottom if you can't make it down. And then push the legs apart. And then again, just beaming that third eye forward, finding the strength and opening. And then place one hand in front of you, one hand behind, and we'll come slowly down onto our seat. We'll bring the soles of the feet together. And then sit up nice and tall. And then we'll gently guide ourselves down, using the hands to peel open the foot like a book. Using the elbows to give a little bit of pressure on the legs. And then go to whatever spot feels right. So whatever is productive and not harming. We'll start to take a few deeper poses. Before our final relaxation, because somehow time flies. And then we'll extend the legs out to either side. So we just did this in standing, so we'll see. So bring the toes back, engage the toes. Inhale, reach your arms up. And then exhale, slowly allow yourself to come forward. So like I was pulling your hands with a rope, and then slowly allow your hands to fall. If you have a block, it would be good to place it right underneath your third eye so that your forehead is connected. And if you're too far away, use 2 blocks or 2 blocks and blanket. Let's take 5 breaths here. Just allowing the inner thighs to peacefully stretch and release. Maybe challenging yourself, bring your hands a little bit further forward or tent the fingertips. And then on your inhale, draw yourself back up. Inhale, reach the arms up, open the body. And then shift your weight over the right leg. And then you're going to hinge over. So taking whatever expression feels good. Maybe you want to lift the right arm up. Or grab the foot with the right hand, or just allow yourself to go towards that direction. Either way is fine. And then guide yourself back up. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then over to the other side. Swivel towards your direction. And then breathe to lower, to surrender, to get closer. Same options exist. Open up the body. or keep it closed. Inhale to come back. Reach the arms up for the last time here. Hands come down through heart center. And then keep your hands planted to one another. Use your core and your thighs to bring your legs together. Good. And then we'll gather any socks or blankets or whatever's going to keep you comfortable. Keep it nearby, and then we'll come on to our backs. When you get here, just take a moment to lie flat like you began class. We'll take a few more postures before we take our Shavasana. Bending the knees, placing the soles of the feet onto the mat or the ground. Keeping the heels close to your body. Place the palms down. Inhale, lift the hips up into your bridge, keeping the neck, the spine straight, engaging the inner thighs, and using your core to lift you up. Come onto the toes of the right foot, and then place it down. Toes of the left foot, and then place it down. Inhale, and then exhale slowly, each vertebra come down. And we're going to take the same posture we did in standing. So we're going to take our right foot over our left knee, and then stay here. If you feel a sweet sensation in the right hip here, stay here. Or inhale to lift up the legs while creating that tension still, pushing the knee down. And then slowly lower. We'll switch legs. Left foot comes to right knee. Push into the hands, into the right foot as you engage to lift up on the inhale. Allowing the weight of the leg to open up through the left thigh. And then slowly lower. And then we'll extend both legs up to the sky. We'll place our arms out into a T position. And then we'll allow the legs to open as wide as we can. And just pause here. So all of these poses we did in standing, in seated, and now lying down. Now bring your feet back together. Bend the knees. And then we're going to take our hands to the patellas, the kneecaps, and then draw the knees in, out, and around. So the legs are going in circles. Meeting in the middle, coming out and around. And then we'll hold on to the shins, draw the third eye towards the knee. I know somebody at home is laughing at me, but just do what you can. And then release down, relax the feet long. Extend the arms, palms face the sky. And then I encourage you to take your headband for our Shavasana and cover your eyes for this last portion. So it might just help you get deeper into your meditation. So put on any socks, grab a blanket, grab something cozy, turn off the lights. as we begin our final relaxation in our journey to freeing our mind and to be open for the rest of the week. So start by first acknowledging your senses, your sense of touch, your heels, the back of your hands, your bottom, top of your shoulders, the back of your head. Feel all points connected and supported. Engage your sense of smell. Maybe somebody's cooking nearby you. Engage your hearing, listening to my voice, listening to outside external noises. And then focus your attention on your vision of your third eye. Imagine the whole forehead surrounded in this deep purple color. Raise the eyebrows up and then let them relax. Taking slow, mindful breaths. We'll flow through a progressive muscle relaxation to use our third eye to release all the muscles in our body. So inhale to squeeze the toes, scrunch the toes, really curl them up, and then exhale, release them down. And then engage the calf, so you're going to bring the feet back, dorsiflex the foot so that you engage the calf muscle. Exhale, release. And then point the toes so you fire up the front of the leg. Maybe you feel the quads engage. Inhale here. Exhale, release. Inhale, tighten up your stomach like you're preparing for someone to punch you right in the stomach. So really tighten it up. And then exhale, release. Shrug your shoulders up towards your ears, engaging the shoulders. Exhale, release. Make fists with the hands and straighten the arms so they hover over the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, release. Make a big O with your mouth, so open up your mouth really wide. I can't do it and talk, I guess. So really open up the mouth, stretch the face, stretch the mouth, and then release. And then pucker up your lips like you're going to kiss someone. Pucker them. And then release. And then scrunch the whole face and engage the hands too. So make two fists with the hands. Scrunch the face. Inhale here. And then exhale. Let the hands go. Let the face go. Complete stillness. Complete relaxation. Loss of engagement of the muscles. Fully supported and guided. Inhale, feeling, noticing the belly rise. Exhale, it falls. The only movement in your body. Your mind free from thoughts of worries, of tension. You're just present with your own healing and loving body. Create a sense of love, of warmth, of the happiness tingle that you all have inside of you. Find that throughout your whole body. And then allow the corners of your mouth to come up into a smile. Inhale. Exhale, release it. Again, inhale. Sigh it out. Letting go of anything that no longer needs to be with you. And then wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, waking yourself back up to this space for new adventures, new opportunities, new moments of laughter, of love, and of support that we all can have for one another. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky, making your body really long. Point the toes. And then exhale, draw the knees into the chest and allow yourself to come to a side lying position. Keeping the eyes closed, maybe keeping the headband on as well. Gently make yourself up into a seated posture where we'll meet for the last time. Once you've arrived, sit up tall, strong, powerful. Find that power pose. Confidence, the third eye chakra igniting, opening. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky, palms meet. And then the thumb knuckles meet our third eye chakra, connecting mind to body. Feeling the pressure in this area, allow it to relax through. And then draw the thumb knuckles to our heart chakra, our center of love. And then we can bow to one another to share our gratitude for one another. Namaste. And then you can take off the headband. Thank you, everyone. I'll unmute you guys. Let's see if I can figure it out. You can unmute yourself if you want. Bye, everyone. Nice to see you guys.
Bye, Beth.
Bye. Hi, Lauren.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks.
Bye-bye.